Hi, good morning students. How are you? Hope you're all doing good. In our previous video, we learnt about Battle of Plassey, causes and outcomes of Battle of Plassey. Today let us learn about Battle of Buxar. Dear students and teachers, please like, share and subscribe, and also do comment in the comment section about the video. Your opinion is very important to me. Thank you for watching the video. The Battle of Buxar was fought in 1764. Mir Qasim was an efficient administrator. In the beginning, he remained loyal to the company. He paid 2 lakh pounds. 2 lakh pounds means how much? 1,92,79,846 rupees. In our previous lesson, we learned that Mir Jafar went against the East India Company. Because of that, he was dethroned. His nephew Mir Qasim was made as a Nawab. Mir Qasim was an efficient administrator. In the beginning, he was loyal to the British, and also he paid lump sum amount, that is 1,92,79,846 rupees to the company and gave few places to them. After a short time, he declared himself as an independent king because he is young, energetic, and also he is an efficient administrator. He doesn't want to continue as a puppet king of British or East India Company. So he declared himself as an independent king. After verifying the misuse of dastakats, he declared that the business duty is free in Bengal. In our previous lesson we learnt what are dastakats. Dastakats are nothing but the license given by the government to the East India Company to have a trade without any tax. That is, export and import of goods without any tax. It was given only to East India Company. But East India Company workers or employees started misusing them personally. This incurred a great loss to the Bengal government treasury. Even it continued during the period of Mir Qasim. So Mir Qasim declared that entire business is duty free, even for Indians also. Now it became very easy for Indians to compete with the Britishers in the trade. This is what discussion is going on with Mir Qasim. As a result, Indian competed against British in all spheres of business because Mir Qasim started equally East India Company and Indian merchants. He totally lifted the taxation from the trade or import and export of the goods. So it helped Indian merchants to compete with the British. As a result, the British trade suffered considerably. Only they were getting lot of profits because of dastakats and misuse of dastakats. But now Mir Qasim lifted completely taxation over import and export of goods. Because of that reason, Indian traders started competing with British traders in all aspects. Because of this, British suffered considerably, or because of this, British suffered a lot in their trade. This was enough for British to oppose Nawab. They brought in Mir Jafar again and dethroned Mir Qasim. Earlier, Mir Jafar was there. He went against British or East India Company. They dethroned him. They brought his nephew Mir Qasim to the throne. Now again Mir Qasim, since he lifted the tax on all goods, export and import, so it affected the East India Company trade, and because of that reason the East India Company or British dethroned Mir Qasim and again brought back the previously Mir Jafar was ruling. Previously Mir Jafar was the Nawab of Bengal. He went against the British or East India Company. British dethroned Mir Jafar and brought Mir Qasim and made him as a Nawab. Mir Qasim was a nephew of Mir Jafar. Now Mir Qasim too revolted against British or East India Company. He lifted taxation on all important export goods. Because of this reason, Indian merchants now they could compete with British. This incurred a great losses to English trade. That's why they dethroned again Mir Qasim and brought back Mir Zafar again. Mir Qasim knew about the cunningness of British and he went and organized war against British. Mir Qasim knows that these fellows are cunning. They don't belong to anyone. Their main aim is profit and trade, not any welfare of the country. So they know that they create the difference opinion between locals and they get profit out of it. He wanted to wage a war against East India Company. This is the battle scene of Battle of Buxar. The Battle of Buxar 1764. He was supported by Indian merchants and artisans. When Mir Qasim revolted against East India Company, the local businessmen as well as artisans means traders, farmers, those who are doing handicraft work, all supported Mir Qasim. Mir Qasim entered into agreement with the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam II and Nawab of Awadh Shuja-ud-Dawla. That Mir Qasim knows that it is not possible to defeat alone East India Company. That's why he went and made an agreement with the Mughal Emperor Shah Alam from Delhi and also Shuja-ud-Dawla from Awadh. Awadh means present Orissa. He made an agreement and all the three forces now want to fight against the British. Here this is Mughal Empire, that is Delhi. Here Bengal is there. Then in this side you can see a pink color. This is Awadh, Odisha, present Odisha. Shuja-ud-Dawla of Awadh and Mir Qasim of Bengal. They joined all their armies and waged war against Britishers. This is called Battle of Buxar. Battle took place in the place called as Buxar. The combined forces Mir Qasim, Shah Alam II and Nawab of Awadh Shuja-ud-Dawla faced the British army led by Hector Munro at Buxar in 1764. All the three joined together. They faced British in 1764 in the place called Buxar. The opposite side, from East India side, Hector Munro was leading the army. Unfortunately, Qasim and others, they got defeated. Qasim ran away from the battlefield. Shah Alam II surrendered. The efforts of combined forces to stop British force failed completely. Even though Indians have a large army, they could not compete with the British army because British army was functioning under one leadership and they were well trained and they have modern warfare equipments. Because of that reason, even though East India Company was less in strength, Mir Qasim, Shah Alam, Nawab of Awadh, Shuja-ud-Dawla, their army comparatively with East India Company very huge. Even then they got defeated. The attempt to stop the Britishers failed completely. He is Hector Munro, Commander-in-Chief of East India Company or British Army. So this is very important. Outcomes of the battle. It's important point for the examination point of view also. Shah Alam accorded the Diwani rights over Bengal to the British. Diwani rights, remember this is very important. Diwani rights means right to collect the tax. Diwani rights means right to collect the tax. Earlier, zamindars used to do this. Now because of this battle of Buxar, Shah Alam gave permission to English to collect Diwani rights over Bengal to the British. Now they can collect tax from entire Bengal. Shah Alam gave away all the rights over Bengal to the British for an annual fee of 26 lakhs. Shah Alam, since he got defeated in the war, he accepted and gave all the rights to the British. In return, he used to get annual pension 26 lakhs rupees from East India Company. The Nawab of Awadh to give away a fine of 50 lakhs for waging war against the company. Shuja-ud-Dawla was there from Awadh. He has to pay as a fine for waging the battle. How much? 50 lakhs to the East India Company. With the death of Mir Zafar, company paid pension to his son and took over the entire administration of Bengal. Britishers or East India Company was limited to trade. They were not ruling. Whenever some king revolted against them, he was dethroned and some other local person was brought and kept on the throne. They never wanted to be a Nawab or king. Now, after the death of Mir Zafar, they paid pension to his son. They took entire administration of the Bengal into their hands. This is a major development after the Battle of Buxar. The Battle of Buxar made the British as the real holders of power over Bihar, Bengal and Odisha provinces. Even Awadh remained under their control. Because of the Battle of Buxar and Plassey, because they won two battles, that is Battle of Plassey and Battle of Buxar, they got complete control over Bihar, Bengal, Awadh and Orissa also. In 1765, Robert Clive brought dual government concept. He brought a new concept called as dual government. As per this concept, British has a right to collect the tax, whereas the Nawab had power in the local administration or to look after justice and other things. Like this, British gained political control over India to protect their business interests. This is very important point. Why they took administration into their control? To protect their business interests. They were not interested in administration or ruling the country or the welfare of the people. They were only interested in making profits. This much is enough. We will stop here. In my next video, I will give links in my description for entire notes. You can click on the link in the description and download the notes for all English as well as social science lessons from 10th class. Okay. Even for PUC first year, second year also, I will be giving links so that you can download excellent notes. Excellent notes in the sense, the students who got the rank, I will give you links of those notes. You can download them and read them and get good marks in the examination. Thank you. Thank you very much.